Let's do my February reading wrap up. I read 5 books in February, which is one more than I read in January, but I'm not gonna lie, this month was not great. The first book I read this month was The Crash by Freida McFadden. I was so excited for this one to come out and I hated every second of it. I read this book in 24 hours, but I think I read it so fast because I just couldn't wait for it to be done. Which brings me to my next one, which I also did not like, and that was Rock, Paper, Scissors. Rock, Paper, Scissors had been on my list to read for a while because I heard it recommended a ton on Book Talk. I don't really know what it was about this one, but just, I don't know, I didn't like it. Third book I read is another Freida McFadden one. This one was The Teacher. This one 3 stars, but I'm still not quite sure how I feel about it. It was a little strange. I definitely liked it more than the first 2 that I read, but the whole teacher-student relationship thing was just kind of odd to read about. Number 4 is probably the only one that was actually worth reading this month, and that is Onyx Storm. It took me pretty much the whole month to read this because it was kind of long and I'm a slow reader, but it was worth it, so good. This book has sent me into a spiral over the last week. I don't know how I'm gonna wait for the next one to come out. And lastly, we have The Last Trip. I read this one on Kindle, so I didn't realize how short it was before I started reading it, but I did kind of like this one. If you liked The Crash or Rock, Paper, Scissors, I think you would enjoy this one. I actually enjoyed it a lot more than both of those 2, but it has the same kind of thriller Snowden cabin vibes.